Welcome back, everybody, to the defense. We're here on our second game of the first series between ATN and... Okay, that transition was way too smooth, but ATN and New Team.
Yeah. What's New Team's record in this tournament? Do you know?
2-3 now.
2-3. That's
They
rough.
were 2-2, yeah.
That's surprising considering they got to like the semifinals of like the ESL thingy.
Yeah. I think they already played their game against Scary Faces, though, so they probably already had one of their hard losses. And now we're seeing that Team Alternate is a stronger team to be content with. So
Yeah. I mean, if you look at just pure lineups, which a lot of people do, including myself, you'll see that New Team has a pretty star-studded lineup. Like they've got Sidoi, Godblack, Yoku from Empire, FN, friend of mine, really good player overall, no fear, 8K player. I recognize almost nobody from Alternate Attacks, and not taking anything away from them. Like they played really well, but you expect a team with that kind of roster to kind of put away a team like ATN pretty easily.
yeah, I'll let you sit down.
I love sitting. It's my favorite thing in the world.
What about laying down?
That's good too. Ask Cap. I'll lay down anywhere.
Blitz is just like in between games. I'll see him, and I know what he's doing too. Like I'll see him, and he'll kind of like start like spreading some things out, and I'm like, oh, he's going to the floor. And sure enough, Blitz will just lay down on the floor.
I love
waiting
laying
out.
down. Yeah, the floors. People underrate floors. Honestly, floors are like, what are they? Floors are like the. I'm trying to think of a good analogy here.
10 seconds remaining.
There's no underrated heroes in Dota anymore.
10 seconds to come up with an analogy.
Floors are like the
5
warlock
seconds remaining.
of sleeping spaces. You know?
Reserve
You don't
time.
want to use it, but once in a while,
Once
when
in a
you
while,
have
when
to.
you do use it, it's
perfect.
good. It's good. All right.
It's like a Korean thing, I think. Just laying on like hard floors. My cousin loves floors. Like they're all about that floor life. Whenever like we invite them to our house in America, we're like, we got extra beds. They're like, nah,
Floor life.
this floor, this hard wooden floor.
This floor, though. Damn.
This is some good floor. I'm off my A game, guys. I'm really sick and tired right now.
Wouldn't you would they appreciate carpets?
No, they're not about that carpet life.
No. It's got to be
Yeah.
hardwood,
Hardwood floors.
cement,
Yeah, just the rougher the better.
concrete, whatever.
I've slept on cement before. Like it's not that bad.
Radiant team back.
So have I, actually. So have I.
I slept on the ESL floor. I slept on this one. It doesn't matter. I would be such a good hobo.
Dire team back.
Blitz, you'd have to give up way too much money to be a hobo.
But here's the thing, okay? Here's the important thing.
Yeah.
I lived that lifestyle kind of halfway already.
Fair enough.
10
For people that don't know,
remaining.
I don't own a phone.
Yeah.
It's a pretty big drop off.
5 seconds remaining.
All right, we were meant to talk about the game. There's
We-
only like 10% of
we were.
people that really like us talking about random stuff, and the other 90% would prefer us to do our generic draft analyzing.
Radiant team
That's
So-
why I work for the 1%.
Exactly. I mean, honestly, surprise, Clockwork Winter Wyvern, Lena Earthshaker.
Mine's being blown here in the first one, too.
A lot of analysis. Okay, I'll do it. Lena, just a versatile hero, fantastic at pretty much every phase of the game. Can run her anywhere. Aghanim's upgrade is probably the best in the game.
Do you
It
want me
really
to
is.
like actually pull out Audacity and I could just record you saying
It
this?
would be
and,
nice.
And I could just like I could have a whole entire setup and I could just have labels. And it's just
Yeah.
like, and we see the first pick, Winter Wyvern, click. Blitz just comes in. Honestly, Winter Wyvern, great hero all around.
Shadow Fiend Radiant side, you know, it explains itself.
Our second set of bans. This time Gyrocopter will be taken out of the pool early.
Why do they not?
Value Gyrocopter? I don't
Gyro
know.
did not just suddenly fall out of favor, did he? Did I forget about this?
No.
Like, I'm pretty sure Rocket Barrage is still the same spell. Like, it can't be different, guys.
I don't know. I don't know what it is about Alternate or New Team that they don't seem to value that hero.
It's
but-
kind of unbelievable how useless Homing Missile is, and yet how good he still is. like almost everybody's toolkit features 4 good spells.
Mm-hmm.
In the OP range, I feel. Except for Gyro. That's how good Rocket Barrage and Call Down are.
Homing missile,
Homing
Rocket Barrage.
Radiant
Yeah.
team
That's what it's all about.
Oh, that's an early pick anti-mage. I like this.
Why?
I just think it's one of those heroes that forces a type of playstyle. Like, it's one of those heroes that really induces panic, in my opinion, because you never just want to look up and see an anti-mage like, oh, 12-minute battle streak, 18-minute Vlad's Manta, and you're just like, well, we lost the game. That's kind of
Yeah.
how it feels like sometimes.
Don't get any heroes that require spells, guys.
It counters so many different
5
heroes too.
seconds
Yeah.
remaining.
Queen of Pain gonna be banned out. Huskar.
That's another the Queen of
Last
Pain.
pick
I-
Huskars, man. By the way, twice in my pubs today.
5
Yeah.
seconds
Did you just
Disgusting.
insta lose?
No, the first time it was the last pick Huskar. It was the game where I was versus Resolution and Elisash, and we won that game. But the next one, we lost. We lost because I had a last pick AFK random, which we needed a support, and he got a Doom. And I told him, I was just like, can you just abandon the game because you screwed everyone here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like you just went. Like I understand, like real life happens, right? But if I do that and I don't random the role that we need, I'm just gonna take the abandon because it's like, well, at least I save everyone else's MMR, whatever, and I'm gonna be good because I don't leave games.
Cap, you negative piece of shit. You're the type of people that, that I'm going to mute, and I have
10 seconds
37 people muted in Dota 2. I know that exact number because I write them down in WordPad
remaining. 5
What?
right after I do it. Yeah, after I mute somebody, and
Really?
you'd be 38 if you did that.
If I just calmly told you, like, hey, your last pick random really screwed us, can you just tank the abandon and we can move on to the next
Cap,
game?
that's that guy's right to play ranked and do whatever the hell he wants. What do you think this is, man?
Yeah,
you
you're
think you think this is gain cap MMR hour?
It's just his right to waste 4 other people's hour of time.
You think that stops anybody from doing anything bad in the world? You think that common sense applies to anybody?
You're right, Blitz. What am I thinking?
Yeah.
All right, Bloodseeker's a big counter to the Animage.
Yes, but
And-
Storm Spirit is not. Storm Spirit is a counter to none of these heroes.
Why did they pick that hero?
The Winter Wyvern, the Anti-Mage, the Skywrath. If you had to ask me, like, the 3 top heroes that beat Storm, that's like number 1, number 3, and number 4.
Yeah, Disruptors too, right?
Yeah, Disruptor or Lena. They kind of vacillates for
Oh,
me,
okay.
depending on my mood.
Yeah.
But those are... Because Winter Wyvern just destroys you.
Yeah.
You get a BKB, and then it's like, oh, I'm cursed. I'm dead in 3 seconds. All my mana's gone.
Radiant team
Skywrath just
banned.
messes up your early game beyond anything you can play on. I guess it's just because they're Radiant side.
Oh,
And
that's
FN
okay.
is, and it's FN's best hero. It's like the equivalent if I pick it. It's the hero I play. Might as
10
well.
seconds remaining.
All right, last pick time. Undying was banned away by Team Alternate. We have the Wind Ranger. I guess it is pretty smart to be afraid of some sort of aggro lane from new team at this point. Because Bloodseeker is so good in a safe lane position. Safe lane solo. What do you want mid against a Storm Spirit?
Anything.
It doesn't matter.
Seconds remaining.
It's just like everything beats him.
5 seconds.
Do you want to hear my concept of...
Blitz is really pulling for the idea that
Radiant
Ice Frog
team
is listening and 6.85 is coming up. He's just really doing everything he can to make sure those Storm Spirit points are in there.
I'm trying to be...
Like, no. Everything beats him. Honestly, he's just a shit hero.
Did I tell you, by the way, I thought of a hero concept?
Uh-oh.
I'll show it to you. I even drew it and everything, and you know how good I am at... It's hilarious looking.
MS Paint, yeah.
Yeah. I showed it to my sister, and she's like, you need to burn that.
10
Like, nobody should ever see that.
Will drive me
5
insane if I
seconds
see it.
remaining.
That's a Legion Commander, though. That's another great counter to Storm. I just don't know where you go with it. Okay, they're going to dual lane mid.
Dual lane Sky Legion?
I
Or-
think Sky... AM is more likely.
Okay.
Let me think really quick. Legion plus Sky is just a good combination, by the way. So is Legion plus or Skywrath plus Clockwork.
Mm-hmm.
The one thing is the cores don't really have synergy. Like Legion, AM, and Clock don't really have the best synergy. But I do like Skywrath here with all of them pretty much. They all kind of work out.
Can we go back to the fact that you have a notepad full of people?
I have a notepad for everything.
In game, you have a notepad for everything?
I'm
In game, you can just see that they're muted.
Yeah, but it's just I want to write down their names for my alt account too.
Okay.
I have alt accounts too. My Smurf hit 7K before my main did. That's depressing. I've got a notepad for every matchup I lose to like make sure that I review it.
Okay, that makes sense. That's studious.
Yeah. I don't know. I try to improve my craft as much as I can.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, Yoku just got clarity'd. That had to be a misclick.
Did you have a ban list back in Warcraft 3?
Yeah, of course. Everybody did.
Yeah. I wish there was a ban list in Dota 2.
Nah, that would be kind of cheesy. Because then I could just like... Who are the players that I struggle
No,
with?
no, no. I mean more of the fact that I just like had a note. You know, because the ban list didn't actually automatically ban you, right? It
Oh,
just,
if you could just make
it
notes
pulled up.
for-
It was just like this person is in your game, and it would give you your note on him.
Yeah.
Right?
I was looking up my win rates against everybody. Like,
Mhm.
I think I'm like 6-0 against Arteezy or something. But I
30
checked,
seconds
and it's
to
like
battle.
I'm like 0-14 against S4.
Oh, really?
That number isn't even made up.
Wow.
One time it was me, Bambo, and EGM against that guy, and we lost. So I would just ban list that guy immediately. Like, yeah, he's toxic.
Meanwhile, he's like actually the least toxic player I've ever met in my life.
Yeah, of course, but if we're just trying to gain MMR here,
The battle
Alright.
begins.
so it is going to be a mid Legion. I don't even know how that does against Storm. I'm sure it loses, but if you have the help of a Skywrath or something, it's probably okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, this guy's not even helping him. He's not even going to Lampercat him. I wonder if it was the Earthshaker that accidentally used the clarity on the Bloodseeker. That had to have been it.
Why is he not bringing? What is he? What's his build? What is he going for? He's going for a fast bracer or something
On who?
on Legion Commander. What's
What do you-
his build?
Does he have items coming in?
Because yeah, he's got items coming in. It's just circlet, magic stick,
No,
and
that's a
healing
wand.
salve.
What are you
Okay.
talking about? Are you insane? That's a fully completed one. He has 2 iron.
Yeah,
Lord.
I know. But before, when the courier was sitting there waiting, and he already had his stick there as well as his circlet, I was like, "What is he waiting for?" And he was waiting for his extra bit of regen. But
Bracer. Okay, Cap.
ouch. Alright.
6K caster, guys.
Whatever.
Honestly.
I'm sorry, I haven't seen enough Legion Commander mid.
I mean, it's just...
I don't know. Maybe drums is still a thing. I'm sorry, Blitz. How many times have you played the Storm Spirit versus Legion Commander matchup?
At least like 3 or 4 times.
Professional mid Storm Spirit player
At
over
least,
here.
at least, but I mean, it just makes sense. It's like you play any matchup against Storm, you're gonna go for a stick pretty early. Oh, FN, you're fine.
Yeah, he'll just take a lot of damage.
Don't even use your remnant.
If Hero got really lucky on Moment of Courage. What's happening here? Top lane? Oh, that was not the Fisher. He needed to be able to land the stun after the disruption pretty quickly because there was going to be a blink out, but messed up the timing quite a bit.
These are some weird lanes right now. They're aggro trying with an Earthshaker and a Lina core. I don't approve. I guess it's okay actually because the Legion needs help mid because it's a Legion mid. Like I really don't think the Legion was the pick. Because if they had a self-sufficient mid hero, then they wouldn't have to do this.
Yeah.
And then they could actually just mess up this tri-lane at top.
Could they?
Yeah.
I mean, it's a pretty tough try lane.
It is, but it's not a tri-lane that you can really die to if you play pitch perfect. Meanwhile, in mid, there's just no way.
Skywrath Mage. Gonna be chased down by Go Black.
Oh, bottom though.
Get some free damage in.
Yoku.
Is he dead? No, he's
Nope.
gonna stay once. Jeez, that battery cell range.
It's more the fact that he's got 499 boost speed because that anti-range was low.
If only.
499. What an absurd hero.
It really is.
He was
You know how happy I am whenever I'm playing like support or off lane and I have a Bloodseeker on my team, because I always just play super aggressive. Because
always
it's so
pays off.
rewarding.
Yeah.
It's so rewarding, right? I'm just like, it doesn't even matter. I don't get the kill. Whatever. I brought him low. Bloodseeker. XD.
I mean, Yoku right now, he's invincible. Like, look at that. His move speed
Three-man
just
gank. Shake it off.
yeah, his move speed just keeps going up to like 450 randomly. Yeah, that car is just randomly revving up and down.
Now he's actually, oh my god. He's got this kill. First blood. Bloodseeker. Great stuff. And Go Black. Exotic Deer is actually out of mana now. So the next time they get a disruption on him, Anti-Mage is dead. They've lost bottom lane. They're losing middle lane. Oh, Sasu, is this the kill? Slow down Yoku. He gets bounced back by the cogs. It's not enough damage by itself. But maybe, just maybe, Winter Wyvern comes in for the side and we'll be able to get it. There we go.
Easy. I mean, that was like the 8th gank attempt on Yoku. Like, that's a confidence
got
thing,
him.
if anything. You just gotta. If anything, he should have just died for them.
Dire's top tower is under
That's called. I don't even know how to analyze that. That's called like the if at first you don't succeed. Try like the 5th time and hopefully
Try again.
yeah, just keep going for it. It'll pay off eventually.
He can't always be that fast.
Exactly.
Unless you have an axe jungling at low HP.
There was a life stealer actually.
He was playing Jungle Lights together?
Yeah.
No. Well, that makes it even worse somehow.
All right. This Lina
Dire's
is
top
actually kind
tower
of doing
is under
okay.
attack.
Like this AM is rough game. There's nowhere for him to go either, because Bloodseeker naturally counters him. Bloodseeker don't need mana to go 800 move speed.
Yeah, Bloodseeker's about to hit level 6 too, so he's gonna counter him even further soon.
All right,
They're
now
just
they're
abandoning top lane.
now they're aggro tri-laning with.
I feel like they should have known that the aggro tri-lane was coming. I thought they did know with the way they're drafting.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yoku might die though. He's getting
Oh
quite low.
no, the cogs push back. Might be able to get Yoku still. The blink is there, but Exotic Deer holds on to it. Knows that's not what he should be diving for.
He's only level 3, and he's got no levels of mana break. There's like 0% chance that he kills him there. And Yoku just goes to the jungle, farms, heals up at the same time.
Dire's
He's got
top
Rupture
tower
up too if
is
he
under
wants it.
attack. Radiant's
Okay, here we
bottom
go.
tower is under attack.
Not gonna
Oh.
Rupture him though.
He's
he's
5
on
experience.
6.
Yeah.
Wow, he's 5 experience off. I thought he definitely got it
Oh, those damn supports.
if Goblik hadn't been there. Oh, he's 6 now though. Oh,
And
you're
now
you messed
Exotic
up.
Deer has to blink into the trees and TP out. Meanwhile, Lisash, well, he will be the one who dies here. It looks like. One more
Man, his
click.
team is just.
Get him, Yoku.
Sasu's going for the backstab. Look at.
Oh no!
What's going on? No, he guessed. They just kind of passed through opposite tree. He played that so well too.
Oh my god, that was so smart.
He is so confused
Now
right
it's
now.
like, where did he go?
oh,
Why would No Fear even run this direction?
Because he's a genius. Clearly,
He
he knew that if he went down the normal way,
Uh huh.
Attack.
what a guy.
Okay. Well. Can we go back to the fact that Bloodseeker 3-shot the Skywrath Mage at like 3 minutes into the game?
Are you surprised about that? Skywrath has how much armor? Like
0.
0. Yeah,
Yeah, he starts out with 0 armor.
that's one of like the most glass cannon.
I don't
heroes
think
in
he
Dota.
even gets an armor point until like level 5 or something like that.
That's why you build wraith bands.
Oh, Exotic Deer are just barely escaping.
This game is just gonna be so harsh for him overall. Like Sidoi's gonna get a Yules. You're so under leveled at this point that even he's going for stats over the mana break because he realizes it's not gonna do much for him. But you also need levels of the spell shield too to be able to survive the Lina combo.
Yeah.
This was just not a good, good set overall. Like, look how much the Storm has when it comes to farm in comparison to, for example, the Legion. It's not even very close.
66 and 4.
Yeah, and then compare him to the anti-mage just to get real perspective of Dota.
15 and 0. Sasu, oh no! Why you gotta take that from him? Not cool, dude.
Wait, what? Oh, he thinks he has cogs, so he doesn't
Yeah.
want to overcommit.
That invis was his escape. Top lane. They're gonna go for Seedoy here, but an Ice Fisher actually separates a bit. Seedoy will have the dis. Oh, never mind. They get the slow, and they should have the damage now to be able to get the kill.
Easy kill.
No fear, just gets a bit too close to his compatriot and gets him killed.
That's an awkward position to be in because you want to be there to help him out, but at the same time,
Splinter Blast.
Dire's
Dangerous
bottom tower is
ability.
under attack.
I know you're not much of a support player, but what do you think the difference between Winter Wyverns who go maxed out Arctic Burn first or Splinter Blast?
I think Arctic Burn is really good for the harass and just so you can play the positioning game. Whereas Splinter Blast is better when you're eventually going to take a lane or when you want to play pseudo-aggressively against multiple heroes.
Yeah.
Like if you know you're going to get aggro tri-laned. I mean, I'm not a support, but I can logic this out pretty easily. That's what I meant to do. It's like, that's my job.
Oh, wow.
Free
Seedoy.
tower.
Okay.
I just walked up there.
ATN didn't even deny it.
That's actually pretty massive. That's such a huge gold boost for him.
Yeah.
For free. Like there's no
Especially
reason
when
to do that.
he just died.
Does the Earthshaker have mana? Yeah, he's got it. They're gonna set up for this. Gotta be careful. I actually think Seedoy shouldn't have used the nuke there. Like, wait for your Earthshaker to just fissure from fog, and then they can get a kill. Like, look how many heroes they have to devote to this. But meanwhile, during this time, you're giving up pretty much mid lane and the jungle to FN, and the Bloodseeker's just getting pretty huge now too. Like, they're falling pretty far behind right now. This is a Midas completed on the Bloodseeker now too. Like the score is 3-2, but the difference in net worth is like 5K at 10 minutes in. That's fairly significant.
Yeah, that's massive. Well, maybe ATN can still turn things around once they start getting into the fights like they did in game number 1. Of course, this is going to be a bit more of a significant margin of difference.
Yeah, that was so different though, because they had a Slardar who was able to get a really quick blink dagger.
Yeah.
And in this game, they've got an anti-mage who they've got to just defend. Like the big thing here is just the Legion needs his blink dagger before they can do anything. And this is why I wasn't a big fan of the Legion plus the anti-mage plus the clock.
Oh, dear. You shut up in a lane against a Bloodseeker without a TP. You are dead.
Yeah, Yoku was just like, what's going on?
Does he have allies? Nope. Definitely not, because those allies are about to die to a Storm Spirit.
So he said Storm. Nobody's level 6, I presume. Yep. Winter Wyvern's only 5. The anti-mage isn't going to die, but look. Like, this is just... FN should not be able to just push up like this by himself. But he's got so little fear.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He doesn't have to worry anymore. Like, his entire team has so much farm right now. Yoku just took a solo tower, got a free kill, and he just completed his Midas, I want to say, like, a minute and a half ago, if that. And he's already got, like, 2k gold already.
That's pretty absurd. 88 CS, so he's 8xing his lane.
That was
This early
considering he
on.
was getting pressured pretty heavily.
Yeah.
They just kept battery assault running at him.
Go black. It's going to be caught here. This should be a free kill. Never mind. Exotic Deer still only has that level 1 mana break, so he just does no damage. Meanwhile, they get a dual win. They catch out the Earthshaker. Hero Supreme gets an extra 10 damage.
Most importantly, he has his blink now,
Oh, yeah.
so they can actually set up for kills. This is the big thing. It doesn't even matter who you kill at that point. It's just to get the dual damage the last hit, and it'll complete your blink dagger for you. All of these things are so good right now for ATN.
An Invis rune for the Clockwork. This actually poses some interesting opportunities, because now we can actually hookshot in fearlessly, pop Battery Salt, and then pop the Invis rune. And just let the Battery Salt do its work.
Oh, man.
Yasha ready for the Bloodseeker, who has level 2 Rupture.
How is the AM meant to catch up? Just 41 CS in 12 minutes. He's just farming the jungle right now. But this is so slow and inefficient. What he really needs is maybe like a counter kill on the Storm or something like that to get him back into this game. But like a standard pace game like this, he's just going to get so far behind.
In Storm Spirit, I presume, is going to be going for Bloodstone this game, so that really decreases his chances of getting a kill on him with that pocket suicide available.
He almost has it already. They just keep the pace of this game going right now. Farm out both your major cores. You know that the anti-mage isn't nearly enough to catch up to you. Like, he's got 3,200 net worth. Bloodseeker's already got 7,200.
Oh, this is their time. It's their time right here. They're waiting for the anyone really to show up. They're gonna jump onto Yoku, see if they can get the damage out on time. They should pretty easily be able to get it. And another win. So bump the Legion Commander up to a level 11 and has plus 20 damage now. So it's a start.
They're getting outwarded like crazy, which is a weird part considering how much map control they should have. Taking that tier 1 tower top early and that tier 1 bottom.
Yeah.
Like, they haven't lost any of their towers, so they probably don't feel too worried. But they know about the Blink Dagger on the Legion, and that's what I told you they were waiting for, right? So you should be playing around that fact now, but they're not really. And it's gotten them picked off twice now as a result. The first pick off I can understand, but Yoku should know, like, when everybody's missing on the map and there's an anti-mage in the game and he already has to farm the jungle, that kind of just means that they're going to be playing aggressively on you. So A, you need somebody to sit behind you, or B, you need to be ready to TP faster.
Right. Regen rune for FN. I'll make very liberal use of that one. Blade Mail soon for the Clockwork. That'll be another good pickup for ATN. They're just waiting for someone to be out of position here in this middle lane.
I think Hero actually just jumps.
What, just go for the Storm Sphere and see what happens?
Actually, you'd probably die 100%.
Yeah, Storm Spirit's super tanky right now.
Because he can get disrupted too. You don't jump on the Storm. You can help it. The Winter Wyvern really needs level 6 if they're going to do that.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to go take bottom kill.
Do you know what the... I'm sure Duel... I think Duel overrides everything, right?
Yeah, because if you Ghost Scepter and duel somebody, you can still deal damage. Oh, they're going to run into Yoku here.
Well, that'd be good. If they hit the hookshot, no! Yoku dodges it.
Oh, they got to get out. Just get out. Run the same way. You game.
New team will not be able to catch anybody unless FN will spend a lot of mana in order to catch up to somebody. That's going to be the Skywrath Mage. Cold Embrace, Silence. We'll make sure there's at least one kill here. They also have the Rupture on the Winter Wyvern. He's not going anywhere, so Light Strike Array will land, and the right clicks will deal the damage necessary.
The Shadow Demon should have disrupted over using his ulti. They could probably get the kill then on him. But they're going to lose this tier 1 tower mid without any other supports handy. You can maybe spam out once or twice more, but you don't know where everybody is. Like, the Storm could be wrapping around. They don't have ward vision of him.
I would say they bought space for the Animage, but he's only just now picked up his Perseverance. So. Blade Mail's on the way for the Clockwork, though. Sasu. Still impressive. The amount of farm he's been able to pick up despite this game really not going well for ATN.
Bloodstone completed on Storm at 16 minutes. S and Y and change on the Bloodseeker. Like, they're not even... It doesn't even look like they're far behind when you're just looking at the base score. Like, 7-4 is kind of salvageable.
Sure.
But if you look at the actual net worth, it tells a completely different story. This is approaching 10k territory in a really slow-paced game that benefits the new team. The Storm Sphere pick just didn't get pressured. The anti-mage, they did a really smart decision to slow that down by just going into his lane and messing with him. And then, on top of that, like, the anti-mage, if he has, like, 3 items, can enter the fight a lot earlier because there's a Storm in the game. But because of how underfarmed he is, he just got a, like, dedicated jungle until he has a minimum of a Battle Fury. Like, it doesn't make sense for him to enter these fights at all. Which is kind of sad because the early game is really where the anti-mage succeeds against the Storm. When it comes to, like, the absolute late game, Storm can just grab items like Linken's Hex.
Smoked, and they will... They gotta find exotic deer. No, they're gonna make the jump. Middle. Winter Wyvern's gonna be caught. FN He just really wanted a Bloodstone charge, and he'll have it.
They were so close. They just had to look down.
Yeah.
That's the kill you want, the anti-mage, because he's already so far behind. To kill him at this phase, that would set him back like another 3 minutes at least.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Maybe even longer than that, actually. It took him so long to get to this phase.
Structures are fortified.
But they're going to lose a tier 2 for a tier 1. That's fine. Because you are getting the Battle Fury a little bit sooner on the AM.
That's
they actually
TP
wanna
back.
contest.
Sasu, whoa! He tried to go for the quick hook shot. That's going to miss. Sasu just turns on his blade mail. Probably will be dying here. Elisash is going to be saved by the Cold Embrace. They managed to get a duel onto FN, and they're dueling it out, but they're not getting enough damage to be able to finish him off. Sasu just waiting things out, and now he's going to go down to FN. Winter's Curse finally goes in onto Yoku, but it's a bit too late. Hero Supreme will be cleaned up. So too will our Winter Wyvern. Eventually. Laguna Blade, there it is.
They should have definitely just Winter's Curse and all in on FN.
Yeah.
Maybe he suicides there, but you get something out of it. Instead, you lose a tier 2, and you're going to trade everything.
Yeah.
I think the play there instead was just to go for that tier 1 at bottom, kill it, and then TP for the high ground. There's no way that you're going to defend that tier 2 at that point. Everybody from new team is set up. They've just got such a big item lead on you. Like, you might have the superior team fight, but you would have to have a really good Winner's Curse to be able to do that, and they just didn't. And that's going to be one of the faster Raxes I've seen so far in competitive Dota. Lately anyways, and that's like a 13, 14k net worth lead, and your anti-mage still isn't online. You're effectively playing 4v5 for the next 10 minutes.
And now the items start rolling in for new team. Blink Dagger for No Fear. We've got Orchid being built by FN. Our Bloodseeker can probably just straight up go for a BKB and be unstoppable. Looks like a BKB for Seedoi as well.
Okay.
I kind of like the idea of, like, when you're this far ahead, just mass BKBs.
No, he's going Eggs for sure.
Okay, he's going for the Eggs.
There's no reason for him when there's an anti-mage in the game.
Just the value Ogre Club. Duel goes off, and they will blow up Seedoi.
Okay, I don't really know what the play is. Like, they get the kill on Seedoi, but he's the least important core by far.
Yeah.
It's not even very close.
Dual damage, though.
I mean, that works in your favor, but FN just gets a kill of his own. He's up to 13 Bloodstone charges. They can go for this tier 2 and then even Roshan when their Lena's back alive. You're probably still okay, as weird as that sounds, as long as, I don't know. This anti-mage has to get, like, a really, really big attempt. He has to accomplish a lot. Like, FN has to waste all of his mana, anti-mage has to, like... You remember that one that, what's his name had, Era? At bottom tier 2? When he was playing against that team and he had, like, a 5-man rampage.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of mana void you need right now to come back into the game.
Yeah, otherwise... This Battle Fury timing alone is not going to be good enough. FN quick to start that farming.
They're pinging FN like crazy.
Hook shot, Cogs back, duel. Oh, they got him.
All right, here we go.
FN is dead.
794 gold.
Yeah. Clockwork. Unfortunately, it goes on the person who really doesn't need it.
Yeah.
I mean, he already has the blade bell.
Kill's a kill, and the Storm's insta up, but...
268 gold for the AM and the Legion Commander, though, just for being there.
That's what I'm talking about. That's how you get back into the game.
Long zip in. Hero blinks backwards. And they didn't actually see where he went to, so he'll be fine.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
15k net worth lead at 22 minutes is a little bit hard. It's pretty difficult. Especially with this Roshan. If this goes on FN, I think the game actually just... You get double racks now. They've got a duel up. I think the Legion actually just YOLOs in. They can fight this for sure, actually.
Oh, they're going to be able to get the duel, but not onto FN. They will kill No Fear instead. Hero pops his blade bell, but FN keeps on going, but now he's silenced up, and now he's going to fall. No disruption. He saves him. FN.
Where's the anti-mage?
He's still silenced, and the hook shot able to finish him off. Elisa, she's going to be going down here. Sasu still battling it out with Go Black. Will be able to get this one kill before he's left for Yoku to clean up. Animage, meanwhile, is trying to go all in. Oh,
okay.
God.
He definitely should have entered the fight.
Yeah, this
like,
is
much
not
earlier.
the play.
The Bloodseeker used his Rupture. They used everything. Like, Disrupt, the Orchid was used by the Storm. Like, if AM gets in there and just ultis the Storm Spirit, I think they actually just win the game. But he played that fight almost too passively. Like, he was so afraid of everything, but that's a fight that your team is pretty much all in at. It doesn't really matter if you survive. You have to just commit with your team. Like, they had a really nice pick-off. They killed the Earthshaker. They killed the Storm, essentially.
Dire's structures are fortified.
And now, like, the game is kind of over. Like, Exotic Deer played so well in game 1, but I thought he was just a little bit too gun-shy there.
Another Blink Dagger, this time for the Shadow Demon.
They're just going to group up as 5 now. They know.
Yeah, and there's the pure damage. Seedoy has the Aghanim's Laguna Blade that'll cut right through that Animage.
Dire's bottom tower is under
FN's just
attack.
going to look for whoever. He's got Orchid. He's lost a lot of his Bloodstone charges from simultaneous deaths, but he's got Aegis.
Dire's
It just feels
bottom
like a
tower
little bit of
is
lack of
under
trust.
attack.
Oh, he's got him. Winter Wyvern is going to be orchid it up and dead.
That's
Now
a
the
big
jump
hero
in.
pick.
Rupture on Asasu. Yoku's just got to battle out with the Clockwork. Free kill there. The duel goes on to FN. They will be able to blow him up, but that is still just the Aegis. And now Purge on a hero. Not really sure if they really want to go for this one. Echo Slam. No Fear kind of wafts that one still. Oh, and he dies as Seedoy gets the ultimate out from the Animage. And it actually does the AoE to finish off both Seedoy as well as the Earthshaker. Exotic Deer quick to buy back after that kill. Searching for a pickoff on Yoku or FN, but they will both escape to safety.
Still lose. They get 3 heroes, but they also lose a few. They also have to be forced to buy back with a lot. The Clockwork and the Anti-Mage instantly bought back there. So they won't have buybacks to the next engagement, and more importantly, they're just kind of flat out of money. And this Bloodseeker almost has a fully completed Butterfly. FN's got 1,800 gold. You've got a lot of gold on everybody. You don't even have to really look for efficient fights anymore just because you've taken so much. Like, they can go for this tier 2 tower top if they absolutely want to secure things. But the pace of the game is theirs. The Anti-Mage is nowhere near a Manta style. So I don't even know how he's going to attempt to fight for the next 10 minutes.
Zip time.
Yeah, he's going to get down. Oh, good dodge.
Does manage to get out.
Oh, they should go on him like right now. Before his team gets there.
5 seconds until they've got the ultimate from Animage, and hero will be spotted.
That was a minor opening. I guess they were a little bit too far, and this might actually mean hero goes down. He's got to be careful. Nobody's quite near him.
Is under attack.
Yoku's just waiting for the butterfly. That's what I'm talking about. Don't push if you've got an item timing coming in. Yeah, wards up, chill. No BKB or Manta style anywhere near for either of those heroes. I mean, what do you really look for if you're a new team here?
And just wait for the second Aegis.
That's probably not a terrible idea. And the Bloodseeker's got a butterfly now. You don't have to necessarily like rush anything. What's the net worth lead? 20k now? Nearly.
Yeah. 10,000 experience. And a regen for FN. Just to make things that much simpler for him. Looks like, would you go Lincolns? Just to kind of ensure you can't be locked down anymore.
Yeah, I would love a Lincoln's this game. Oh, this is so huge.
Oh, whoa. We missed the Light Strike already, but still, they've got hero on lock.
Yeah, he's going to die. FN almost dies, but he's got a regen. If he dodges his Clockwork Rocket too, that's huge.
So he's going to be
Dire's bottom tower is
full
under
HP and full mana soon, 22 to 12, working on that second tier 3 tower. FN jumps in, leading the way, goes for the Sky Earth Mage. Easy pick off there, Sasu. Next target actually returns the Blade Mail damage onto Seedoy. Gets a lot out there, but he will still fall. Winter's Curse on a Yoku. Exotic Deer actually jumps forward, finish off the Storm Spirit. Winter's Curse, though, not doing much, and now Exotic Deer is very dead as he gets Echo Slam, Chain Stun down, and they've got no buybacks.
Yeah,
Winter
they're just
Wyvern,
gonna
the
go
only
for
one
Throne.
who could do it.
They go for Throne. FN just complete trust in his team. He uses up all his mana, but he realizes like by the time the anti-mage actually ults him, he'll have killed 2 people.
Yeah.
And Yoku is still farmed right now. They're just dropping items and stuff. Was GG called, or is he just like leaving the game?
I think he just left.
That's weird.
FN's killing his items.
Yeah, he's just destroying. They know. That's not even really BN. It's like, game's over. Do whatever you want.
Yeah. So, series evens out. ATN provided an upset in game number 1, but in the end, new team still managed to make it a 1-1 series. And that brings our first series to a close. Blitz?
I mean, that was the type of Dota I'd want to see from new team. They're just systematic about being able to win the lanes, good picks overall. It made a lot more sense to me than this one.
Our next series is going to be Golden Boys versus Monkey Freedom Fighters. So you Sing Sing fanboys out there, get ready to go. That is Sing Sing's team, right?
Yeah.
So, and Golden Boys, if you guys don't know, that's the old London Conspiracy, the old Greek team. So, talented stuff there. Looking forward to it. But it's going to be about 23 minutes. So I hope you guys will stick around through the break to join us for the next series of the day.